Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to take you through how to calculate a linear regression model using an fx-82MS scientific calculator. And the first thing that you need to do, you have to ensure that your calculator is well reset. By doing so, you need to click Shift here. After clicking Shift, you click your mode. After clicking mode, and then you pick on 3. After this, you press equal. When you press this, then meaning your calculator is now fully reset. So after doing that, then you need to identify from your data which is your X and which is your Y. So after doing that and you fully identify, then you will come to your calculator here. After coming to your calculator, and then you click onto mod. Then from mod you pick on number 3, which is the regression. Number 3, your regression, which you'll be using, it's linear regression. Now you pick on 1. After picking on 1, now you've changed the mode of your calculator. Now it's in regression mode. Now from this, you will now come and input your data. By inputting your data into your calculator, you start by your X, which in this case X, you will say if my X is 41 is my X, then you will come here and then you say 41. After that, that is your 41, then you have to use the comma mark, this comma mark here. So the comma mark, you use the comma mark, and then after comma mark you go to your Y, and this in this case Y is 1250. You come to your calculator, you say 1250. After that 1250, then you say M plus. M plus is here. When you calculate, M will give you N is equal to 1. N is equal to 1, meaning that is the sample size. Now from the sample size, it shows you that you've entered the sample, the number of sample which you've entered is 1. You go to the next one, and in this case, the next one is a 54. You will come here, click 54, comma, and then your Y in that it goes to 1380. After 1380, then you click M plus, that is sample size 2. After that, you go to the third one. The third one now is 63. You just continue 63, then, and then your Y is a 1425. After 14, then you say M plus. Now you click onto M plus, sample size 3. And then you go to the next one is a 54. You say 54, comma, and then 54, then 1425 M plus, and then after that you go to the next one is 48, and then comma, and then your Y in that coincide with 1450. After getting 1450, you say M plus, then that one is sample size 5. After that you go to 46. After 46 you put comma, and then now it follows with 1300. There you have it, and then you say M plus. After that you have 62, comma, and then after you have your 62, you go to comma 1400 there for M plus, sample size 7, and then now you go to 61. With your 61, you have got 1510. You have your 1510. After that you have the M plus, sample size 8, and then followed by 64, comma, 64, comma, and then you have 1575, then you say plus. After that you have got 71 as your x, and then your y is 1650 and m plus. After getting that, now what you will now do is simple, because now you want to identify, and our n in that case was 10. Our n in that case was 10, and if you want to know where our 10 is coming from, the sample size, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8, this is 9, and then this is 10. So this is where we are getting the sample size. So after doing so, then there is a regression formula where you have it. If you want to get your average of x, if you want to get the average of y, and then your r, which is now the regression r. Now and again, from this, some of this, because now if you want to get the slope is normally gotten by b1. Now b1 represents the slope. That is what b1 represent in the formula. And then another thing that you need to know, a is always the intercept. And then if you want to estimate the model, assume you have got even you want to estimate your model. Now you will have always the y is equal to x plus ab, which now if you want to estimate here, and then now, or you will come to your calculator, here, and if you want to get the value, or for instance summation of your n, if you want to know the number of n, you want to know summation of x squared, summation of x squared, summation of y squared, mean of x, mean of y. Simple. You simply come to your calculator, and after coming to your calculator, you will always click here shift. After clicking the shift, and then you come this one, and sum of variables, you can click here sum of variables, or sum of your numbers. You just come here and then you click sum of this, and then it will give you summation of x squared. So if you want the summation of x squared, you will come and click 1. After clicking 1, you click is equal to this. It will give you 32,604. 32,604. So summation of your x squared is 32,604. If you want your sum of, you will just apply the same procedure. You click shift, and then you click sum, and then if you want to get the summation of x, you simply come here and click. You will click 2, and then after pressing 2, and then you just say equal to, it give you 564. So the 564 is when you do the sum of these manually, then you will get your 564 as your answer. So this you can indicate it there, all that. And if you want to get your if you want to get you will just come to repeat the same procedure, and then when you come here, if you want to get your n, which we are talking about early, n is the number of sample, you simply click 3, and then you say is equal to, it's 10, as I had shown you earlier. It's 10. That's how you get your 10. So it means that 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to 10. So you have to assign, because now that is the sample size in your population which you want to test. Now from there you will come again, and then you click shift. When you click your shift, you click sum, and then you move with this is the navigation key. You simply click here, same procedure. You go to x summation of y, x summation of y squared, x summation of x y, When you do all this, you just simply click 1 and then you get this as your answer. There is 2763,875. Here it is. When you do that, you get this. If you apply that and you do it manually, still you will get that, and this is just a shortcut to show you. If you want to get your b, which is the slope, because remember, when you have got when you have your Cartesian plane, this is a Cartesian plane. Here you have x, here you have y, and then now remember, if you want to know the relationship, you will now see, and then from there you come up with your b. If you want to know the slope, the a, which is the intercept, x-intercept, so in this case you will simply come here, click onto this, and then you go to your sum of the variables, and then now you move with this navigation key. You see, when you come here, if I want to know the intercept, which is the a, without applying the normal formula which is there, what I'll simply do, I'll come here by coming here, and then I'll say a is equal to 828, and out of this 828, if you want to apply the formula for 828, you will always use a is equal to summation of y squared over n minus b into summation of x over n. When you apply this, it will give you the same as what we've gotten here from the calculator. If you want to get now your slope is gotten by this formula. This is the formula for slope. So when you apply everything that we've gotten there and you substitute here, it will simply give you the b. And this in this case, now our b, you will simply come here, click shift, and then you come to sum of the variables, and then you navigate with this, and then b, you simply click 2, you get that to be 10.78. When you apply the formula, you will get this as your answer. Now if you want to get your r, you will just come to shift, and then you click 2, sum of the variables, and then thereafter you navigate with this key. After navigation, you go to click 3, you get your answer to be 0.847, that as the answer. So there's a strong relationship there, and in this case now your r will be this one. I hope you've learned something, and kindly share, and you can like the video by subscribing. Thank you so much. Till next time.